I. Yeah. Oh, we were both sick? Jesus,
sick.
man. Okay.
I don't even remember why I was sick.
I know exactly why I was sick. Did I tell you?
You told me.
Disgusting.
Are you gonna talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been gone for a minute. Hold on.
How do I do this?
Sit down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always do that. There it is.
Okay. Yeah. You want to clap?
Welcome back, y'all. It's been a minute. We've been gone off schedule. We have good reasons why.
We were both sick.
We were both really sick. I got sick first. And then
I don't even remember why I was sick.
we were out of commission. Nicolette got dressed up. You did your hair,
Yeah.
makeup on.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't do any of that. I also have these. These are Nike meals.
Yeah, I didn't.
Just kidding. They're from AliExpress.
Okay.
They're Nike dupes though. My sister Natalie made so much fun of me.
So that's fine.
The fuck is on your feet? Like, why are you wearing restaurant shoes?
You know what?
You know what's annoying?
They're comfy.
They're so comfortable. I hate it. They're so comfortable.
Yeah, I just kind of felt like,
Wait, speaking to your mic.
hello? Oh, mine's not working.
Yeah, it is not working. Welcome back, everybody. We had a little technical difficulty. Our microphone went out.
Yeah. It took a long time to
Well, we're
fix.
going to put the other intro in, though, because that one was good.
Okay, fine.
Right? Okay. Anyways, we were both really sick.
Yeah.
I got sick first for some fucking
I
reason.
just had a cold.
I did not. I had food poisoning, or what I thought was food poisoning. And that went on for a few days. And everybody likes to say that, or you always hear that food poisoning only lasts for
Like,
2 days.
yeah.
2 days max. Okay. This did not last 2 days. So I went to urgent care. And they were like, here's your first antibiotic. It started with a C. Can't remember what the hell it was. And didn't go away for a week. So then I woke up on a Saturday. Still couldn't eat anything. All I was eating was toasted white bread, bananas, Gatorade mixed with Pedialyte. Did that for a week, right? Couldn't keep anything down. Go to urgent care and I go, the antibiotics aren't working. Like, this should have stopped by now. They were like, okay, here's a stronger antibiotic, but we're going to take a sample to see like what's inside of your stomach. I said,
Right.
okay, cool. I wake up Monday morning with pink eye in this eye.
That's like
Okay.
a problem for you.
Yes, with this in this eye. And I go, I'm not dealing with this. So I go back to the same urgent care, and the doctor comes in after they check me in and take my vital signs, and she looks at my eye and she's like, okay, I'm going to prescribe you antibiotics, but by any chance did somebody call you back about your test results from 2 days ago? And I go, no. And she goes, okay, you don't have food poisoning, you don't have a stomach bug, you have stomach parasites, and we need to give you the strongest antibiotic that will just get this out of your stomach. And so I go, okay. So she prescribes me eye drops for the eye, and she prescribes me the antibiotics. I then go to Rite Aid. I had to go to the Rite Aid in Larchmont because the Rite Aid on Sunset, which is the one I normally go to, did not have the antibiotic I needed. I go to this Rite Aid. I've never been to this Rite Aid before. I don't really go to Larchmont for anything, to be honest, except like Teddy gets groomed over there. But other than that, I go to Rite Aid and I walk up and I'm like, hi, I have a prescription that's filled. I need to pick it up. And the guy then proceeds to go and grab it. And he comes back, and I kid you not, I wish I still had it. It was a bag this big, filled with pill bottles. And I start laughing. because I was like, what the fuck is this? Right?
Yeah.
And he goes, there's only 2 pills in each bottle. And you have to go through 2 bottles a day. 1 in the morning and 1 at night.
Why?
There was 14 bottles in this bag.
Why?
Because
Why
that's just that's how the antibiotic comes, apparently. So
Okay.
I'm like laughing because I'm like, I don't like, what do I like, what is this?
Yeah.
Right? And the pharmacist is right next to him, and she kind of looks at me like, why is this guy laughing? And I'm like, should you take this with food?
I need more information.
And so
yeah.
she said, take it with food, take it in the morning and take it at night. And in 7 days, it'll be fine. And in the course of 7 days, it didn't get better until 2 days after I stopped the antibiotics. And I called my sister Deanna, she's a doctor. I called her and I was just at my wit's end. Like, what do I do? And she said, this might not, like, as the antibiotics are still in your system working, your stomach is not going to be okay because they're so strong. So you still might be not doing so well.
So basically, like, to fix the problem, you still have like a problem.
Yeah. But then the day after, or a few days after, was when it all went to normal. But the day before my food poisoning hit, I had gone to the gym, and like I have been saying, I've been working out really hard and being very focused on my fitness. I came home and I remember taking my clothes off because I was going to get in the shower and looking in the mirror and just telling myself, wow, I like the way that my body looks. Like, holy shit, I can't believe I've been able to accomplish this. Like, I'm finally seeing the body that I've always wanted to see in my head.
Yeah.
And when I tell you I lost 15 pounds in 2 weeks, that body is gone. Not only is that body gone, that strength is gone.
Yeah.
So now I'm back to square one again.
Sorry.
It's so ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's
That's
and
so
then you got sick. Because this is why our
Yeah.
schedule's been off. And that's why.
Yeah. And it's summer, and it's like,
Hot.
yeah. I think honestly one day I did nothing just because it was like a little bit more inconveniently hot than
Yeah.
normal.
No.
Just like I'm not leaving the house.
I
just
do a
don't
lot
go
of that.
outside.
I just go, I'm not going outside. I'm supposed to go to Century City after this, and I'm already debating if I'm doing that or not.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm going out to the desert, which is going to be hella hot.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm like mentally prepared.
But
for
that's
it.
different because it's your house. And so
Yeah.
you're going home.
Yeah, I'm going to like
It's like a vacation.
my refuge, my home away from home, I guess.
I didn't feel like doing my hair, and it's a mess. I even took a shower.
Yeah.
I woke up at 6:30, took Teddy out, took him to the gas station to put gas in my car, came back, made breakfast, washed my clothes, washed his blanket and his bed, washed Teddy,
Oh yeah.
and then washed myself, and then went to get a car wash, and then
Yeah.
came back and laid down and waited for you to get here.
That's a productive morning.
Bitch. The day is done. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Okay.
I don't know where Teddy went.
Teddy, do you want to come out here, Ted?
Yeah, I guess not. He's
Teddy's been in
sleeping.
detention, and let me tell you why. Okay?
He's what?
Teddy's been in detention this weekend.
Oh,
Let me
why?
tell
What
you
did
why.
he do?
So, yesterday, I normally wake up at 7:30,
Yeah.
and I take Teddy out for 30 minutes, and then I come back and I make myself breakfast. This is on the weekends, right? Yesterday, I wake up at 7:45, which is later than normal.
Uh-huh.
And I get up, I like quickly brush my teeth, I get Teddy in his harness. I don't put Teddy on a leash, we know that. Teddy's 13. He's an old man. He's not leaving my side. He's free to roam.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk to the elevator. I get in the elevator, right? The elevator goes down 1 floor. A woman, this little Latin woman and her 2 pugs, get in the elevator. And Teddy is sitting in the corner closest to the door. So that, because he knows which door it is to get out of the elevator. Because this is one of those elevators that has a door on each side. Mm-hmm. And depending on what floor you get on, a certain door will open. Does that make sense? And she has 2 pugs, a black pug and a white pug. And the black pug. Oh, look, he knows I'm talking about him. Come here. Come here.
Oh, sorry.
The little troublemaker. The black pug charges at Teddy. And Teddy is not playing these games with any dog, okay? And so Teddy nips at this dog as a warning sign. Does not bite him, just like a little nip, right? Mm-hmm. I think nothing of it. It's 7:45 in the morning. We go down to the ground floor. The door opens. I walk first so that I can let Teddy out. I hold the door open for this woman. And she walks through the door, and under her breath, she goes, "Stupid dog."
Ooh.
And that's where I proceed to lose my shit. I look at her and I go, "Whose dog are you talking about?" And she goes, "Your dog. You need to control your dog." And I go, "What?" And she goes, "You don't even apologize for your dog." I was like, "What am I saying sorry for?" It was like, your dog has no manners just like you. And she goes, "You can at least apologize." So I go, "Sorry. You can relax now. Is that what you wanted?" And she goes, she said it again, "You can apologize." And I was like, "I already did. Like, I just did. What else do you want?" And then she proceeds to keep yelling. And I go, "You don't have to be a bitch about it." And she goes, she proceeds to say asshole. So I just go, "Fuck you, you stupid bitch." And we go our separate ways. Okay? Now we're at 8 a.m. in the morning. And I'm literally, like, I'm not even awake yet. And I'm, like, processing what just happened. Okay?
Yeah.
So I take Teddy out. I come back. I make myself breakfast. I change to go to the gym. I go to the gym. I come back. I pull into my spot, my parking spot. I get out of my car, close my car door, lock the car. I start walking to the elevator, and who is walking to the elevator as well? The same bitch, okay? And she sees me, and she starts walking really fast, and I go, "Oh, no, I'm going to be right behind you." So we get into the elevator shaft. We get into the elevator. She has her sunglasses on, and I can tell, and we get into the elevator, and she's death staring me through her sunglasses. So I look over her, and I go, "Good morning." And that's it. Then she got off on her before I got off on mine.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm over here like, so Teddy's been in detention for a little bit because I'm like, why am I fighting people for this dog? But also, fuck that woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her dog started it.
Her dog absolutely started it, and I know who this is because she's moved in recently, and a few weeks ago, it was a Saturday afternoon, and I took Teddy out, and she was standing outside on the street with her two dogs. And again, like I mentioned, don't put Teddy on a leash. And so she, like, really nicely, she asked me, you know, how did you train him to not be on a leash? I'm like, it's just, you know, something that I started a long time ago, and now we're both used to it. And she goes, "Are you, like, do people steal dogs in this neighborhood?" And I was, like, taken aback because I was like, the answer is no, but who is stealing pugs?
Yeah.
Like, I hate to break this to you, and, like, no offense to the pugs out there, but no one's stealing pugs. I've never heard of that in my entire life.
Frenchies, sure, but
Frenchies, yeah. And what's crazy is I used to look, my old apartment before this one,
yeah,
I lived right next to where Lady Gaga had her dog stolen. Remember her dog walker? Her dog walker was walking her, like, two Frenchies.
Yeah,
and they got stolen. I lived right next door to that.
Yeah.
But Frenchies are not pugs. Let's not get that twisted.
No. Nobody cares about pugs.
Yeah.
Not really.
So again, Teddy's been on a little timeout because I'm like, I can't go around fighting the world for this dog. I love you to pieces, but holy shit. Isn't that crazy?
Starting shit.
I know. But I'm like, girl, if you want smoke there will be. Okay. Yeah. I'm not about, and I'm also not somebody who's going to do the back and forth arguing. Let's just fight.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah. Ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some shit?
I know.
We don't lose our shit over pugs.
Ever. Okay? Ugh, I'm getting mad. Like, my heart's, like, racing about all over again. I, like, told this story so many times yesterday, and then I told, like, my middle sister, Deanna, I told her, and I was like, this is the last time I'm telling this because my heart's racing again. And my adrenaline is, like, fuming because I could not. I was like, what is up? Like, ew.
It's so funny how, like, angry you can get. over a dog.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Teddy, 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, get your fat little dog off of my dog. Like, what is up with that? Anyways.
No, I have a hard time with big dogs because I've never had them.
I grew up with big dogs.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't past like 13 pounds, I'm not great with dogs. I mean, like a little bit, but like just bigger dogs. I just don't know how to handle them that well unless they're like really trained. Like my aunt's huskies are really trained, so they're
But they're like an
dogs.
army. It's kind of crazy.
No, yeah, they're like a little wolf pack, and it was like
Yeah.
intimidating at first, but they're so well trained that I'm just like there's one that gets a little rambunctious, but even she's like really, really trained.
They're all so pretty.
Yeah, they're all so pretty. They move as a unit. I just walk around the house. I don't take them out of the house because it's a big lot, so I just walk them around the house, and it's
Yeah.
just like it's like such a cool feeling to walk around with them. But anyway, those are the only really big dogs that I do well with. But I remember I was walking when I was living in LA, and I would walk across the main street to the neighborhood across the street because it was a lot nicer. Like the houses were a lot nicer. Like it's like beautiful 70s architecture preserved and all this stuff. But then one day I had my headphones on and then I didn't hear this huge pit bull charging right at me. And Thor is not great with other dogs. He will bite. And I just see this pit bull, and I guess that the wasn't attacking. It came from like across the street,
Okay.
and it wasn't attacking. It was playing, and their owners were like, "Oh, he's fine, he's fine." But I don't know that. Like I don't,
Not it. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So and then I'm just like, I pick up Thor because I know that he's gonna like nip at him, and I'm just like, I don't know what like this big ass dog is going to do.
capable of.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
capable of. So I pick up Thor.
I just got nervous.
Yeah.
Go on.
I pick up Thor and I smacked him like away. Like I didn't hit him, but
The
like
pit bull.
the pit bull. I just kind of like I didn't like hit him, but I like kind of like caught him a little bit like by like one of his arms and like threw him over.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like I'm like, get your dog. I was
Yeah.
like it was, and this was before work, so it's like 7:30, 8 in the morning or something like that. And I just grab Thor and I just run off, and I'm like, okay. Noted.
It really gets the blood flowing. Let me tell you, I did not think that I would be capable of saying such things so early in the morning and to like really throw hands if needed. But it's really deep inside of me. Like I realized, I was like, wow, it didn't hit me until a few hours later. I was like, that really happened.
Yeah.
I was at the gym doing legs. Like, we're prepping for this battle, man. Okay, because if this ever happens, like, we got to be strong.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, in hindsight, I don't think that dog was being aggressive, but I don't really know.
Pit bulls are scary. I hate
Pit bulls
to
are scary. I'm sorry. It's just you don't understand. You don't know how the people train them to be.
Right. I hate to share this story, but it's left such a mark on my brain. I was on Twitter yesterday, and I watched one video of like, I guess, police correctly rectifying a situation, where they were in the right and they did the right thing for what was happening. I watched one, and then Twitter right now is a lot like Instagram, where they're like, they have an algorithm where if you see one video, it'll start serving you more of videos of whatever you saw. And so there's a video, and it has to be somewhere in the South, of a man on the ground being attacked by 3 pit bulls. And then the police show up and pop, pop, pop.
All 3 dogs.
All 3 dogs.
That's sad.
It is sad, but
also like
justified, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but this has gone down a weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, watch for your fucking dogs, people,
Yeah.
okay? And leave Teddy alone. That's the moral. I don't know. You can't see him. There he is. But yeah, so we're not sick anymore.
We're not sick.
We're going to be back on schedule. Ish.
More or less.
We're gonna try.
The last month is.
It's just, when you're sick and I didn't have it in me.
Yeah.
As much as I wanted to, I just did not have it in me.
That's okay.
Like, I was so weak. And it was to a point where the term shitting your brains out, where I felt dumb. Like, I was so weak and running on, again, bread, bananas, Gatorade, and Pedialyte that it was such a struggle for me to come up with come up with sentences and thoughts. Like, I was like, I would be sitting there with people like, I don't know, I can't, like, I didn't want to say something, but there's nothing there.
No, yeah, I can tell when you're off, and I'm just like,
Yesterday I was off because my day started so well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, little one's doing okay now, I guess.
He doesn't give a shit. That's the problem. Like, look at him, totally fine.
How did you, there was an earthquake not too long ago.
Yeah.
How did he react to that?
I have no idea. He was at my parents' house.
Oh.
I was at work. That wasn't fun.
That one was scary.
I wasn't. I remember the 94 earthquake very well. The Northridge one.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I remember that. That's like my earliest memory is that earthquake and how bad it was and everything that broke in the house. Where earthquakes don't scare me, but being at work and I'm on the 10th floor of a building, I was scared a little bit. Like, I kind of like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
And everyone's like, what the fuck? I was like, I've never been in an earthquake at work. I've always been at home. When I'm at home, I'm fine. I'm like, it's whatever.
No.
But at work, I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, no, I was.
Were you
Something
scared?
turned on.
Were you scared?
Yeah, something turned on.
Yeah, did you run?
No, yeah. I was on the couch with Thor, and Thor was sleeping. So as soon as I felt it, I like grabbed him, and then he woke up and started to like freak out a little bit. And so I just sat on the couch and just held on to him and kind of waited, because you can't really tell.
Does he sense it before?
Well, he was asleep, so he didn't. But I, like, as soon as I felt it, like, I've seen him freak out when at an earthquake before, so I immediately grabbed him. And so I just kind of, like, held him down until it was, like, okay.
Yeah. But he wasn't shaking or anything.
He was shaking, yeah. He, like, was startled and all that stuff, but I was freaking out a little bit. I was just like, oh, I don't know. this one feels weird.
It was strong. I'm not gonna lie.
It was strong.
And
it takes a lot. It takes a lot. I feel like it takes a lot to get, like, native Californians freaked out. Because, like, a lot of the times I'm just like, oh, yeah, I'm just kind of rocking it.
Just being at work, the work part of it was not cute.
Yeah.
And I was sitting, we have pods at work that you can go into to take a call or a meeting. And I was staring, there's a pod by my desk. And one of my coworkers was in the pod. And I'm looking at her as, like, we're shaking. And she gets up really scared. And I just, like, get out of there. I, like, wave at her. Like, come on, get out. Yeah, that was an earthquake. Don't be in there. That's not good.
Wouldn't it, I mean, is it, like, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think you should be in one. But also, apparently you're not supposed to be in the doorway anymore. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
That's a training of the past.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where now it's... What the fuck? Remember it was the bathtub?
Well, I think it's just...
I think that might be a tornado.
Yeah, that's a tornado. I think it's just being aware of, like, what can fall on your head, basically, at this point. And trying to get underneath a table.
I'm not
But,
tired.
like... I don't really, there's really nothing you can do.
Yeah, I also live on one of the higher floors of my building.
Yeah.
So.
Just kind of chill.
Because if you think about it, what's better, a higher floor or a lower floor? Because if you're a lower floor, there's more floors above you. But if you're a higher floor, there's floors beneath you.
One of the musicians that we worked for was, like, deathly afraid of earthquakes. And he was here during one of them. And he... like, refused to come to LA for a few, like... months after that.
Because it was scary.
Yeah, because he was so freaked out by it. And so our boss had to, like, talk him through it, kind of thing.
Oh, wow.
To get
I have
him
a
to
feeling,
come
I know
back.
who you're talking about. It would make so sense if it was this person.
Yeah, and he was... Yeah,
He was
I just
a baby
remember...
about everything. Was he a baby about everything?
No,
Oh.
I don't think it's who you... I don't think it's who you think it is.
Sure.
But... I just remember, like, he's just, after that, he would, like, drop it into conversation a few times. It's like, is there going to be another earthquake?
They're scary. They're scary.
I'm just like,
They can be really
okay.
scary. I went out last night, and
Oh, yeah?
that's even a strong phrase for me to say because I wouldn't consider it going out. I went to a baby shower, but it was a baby shower party.
Those can get
It was
messy.
at night. Okay, it was at night. It was at night. It started at 6.
Latinos?
No.
Okay.
But there were a few Latinos there, and they were like, let's go out after. Let's go to Pasadena. I was like, damn, y'all are... I'm not
We
doing
don't have the
that.
best
I was
reputation
I'm
when it
like,
comes to that.
It was a baby shower party. It was so cute. Gay couple, their first kid.
Okay.
It was very bougie, but it was so well done. And it was a block away from my house, from my apartment. But it was still hot at 6:30 when I got there. So, I drove a block away so I could be in my AC. But I also had a really big birthday gift, like baby shower gift.
Sure.
And I didn't feel like walking that far with it.
No.
So I drove. And I went early so I could find a parking spot, which I did.
Smart.
But I was there. Keep in mind, I was sick. So, and my stomach is rebuilding itself. So drinking alcohol is not a part of that at all. So I haven't been drinking is my point. So I had one tequila drink and then one shot of tequila. And
That's enough.
by 9 o'clock I was wasted.
Yeah.
I said, I gotta go.
Tequila's still my favorite, but it's temperamental. Sometimes I get like it can turn real quick with me.
Can I be honest? I came home, put my pajamas on, brushed my teeth, and got into bed and started watching videos of people winning Oscars in their acceptance speeches. And I sat in my bed for an hour and cried.
It's the most random thing to be
Yeah,
watching.
I do that a lot.
Which one?
It was K Kwang Hong
Okay.
for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
That was a good one.
And then I always cry with Regina King when she won for If Beale Street Could Talk. And there's where she thanks her mom who's sitting in the audience, and her mom's bawling her eyes out. And I kid you not. I thought I won that fucking Oscar. I was crying so hard.
You look a little teary-eyed
Yeah.
right now.
No, because
Oh my
what's
gosh.
annoying? When you drink and you cry at the end of the night,
Yeah.
your head hurts the next day.
Oh yeah.
Because it's, I don't know, like the alcohol really got in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took a
That's what
Tylenol this
happened.
morning because I was like, I know exactly why I have a headache.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, and then I was watching Adele's performances in Munich on YouTube. And that made me cry. But she always makes me cry.
Yeah.
It was an emotional night, okay? It was a really emotional baby shower, apparently.
Yeah, just trying to sober up, or not sober up, but just
So, I don't know, restabilize?
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
what the
yeah.
hell it was, but let me tell you, I was in a mood. I slept like a baby.
That's good.
I
So
know.
maybe you just need to let some emotions out.
Emotions go.
Yeah. Just need to feel your feelings.
It was a
Sometimes
very-
it feels good.
No,
to
it
just
did.
cry
I
your
think
eyes
I was
out.
a lot of emotions yesterday, starting from the morning. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
And so
It was it was a very intense day. And then you've been sick, so you're kind of like, you're
it's
kind
really
of
annoying.
coming
So
off of
I was
that.
sitting at home for 2 weeks, and I kid you not, and I'm sure you feel the same way, but when you're at home like that, the way you're re-triggered about COVID and quarantine all over again,
Yeah.
instantly insanity. I instantly go insane, like, get me the fuck out of here. I need to go outside. I need to see the outside. I can't do this again. I remember what this was like. I remember how insane I was. I remember how not okay I was feeling.
Yeah.
And I would do, like, I had to be close to a bathroom for obvious reasons. And so I would go run errands that were, like, within a mile of my apartment just so that I could do something. So I'm like, I can't do this again. I cannot. But the way you're just, like, I swear to God, I put a dent in my mattress for, like, how long I was, like, laying in bed, just wanting to feel better. Can't do that again.
Yeah, I mean, again, I've talked about this, but like trying just to get out and be around people and not to get stuck at home for days on end is like such an important thing. But yeah, there's another virus to that we have to
The
worry
monkeypox
about.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't go out on Tuesday because of all of that was like starting to freak me out and trigger me
Oh,
a
because
little
it's
bit.
like a, what do they call it? Not a pandemic? Outbreak?
Epidemic?
Epidemic.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Did
I
monkeypox come from monkeys? Or is that just what they call it?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but I do know that it's like, it just looks terrible. It looks
It's so
extremely
nasty.
uncomfortable.
I know,
And
it's so
then,
nasty.
yeah, so I started getting like all of that content fed to me, and I started to get triggered just from watching all of that. So that's not fun.
You did like the whole Mayo Clinic Google search,
Yeah.
the WebMD, and then you scared yourself out of it.
Yeah, I
Fair.
did. So I was gonna go out on like Tuesday.
doesn't matter
and
what
then
you
I
search
freaked
for.
myself out, and I decided not to go out.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. I also wasn't in a great mood that day either, but I'm just like, that didn't help. Like, I'm just like, I don't feel like being around people, and now it's like,
And now
this
you're
part,
disgusted.
yeah,
And now
I'm
you're just like,
disgusted by
gross,
people.
I'm gonna catch this.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
So I don't, that was this week for me. I stayed
That's
in partly because of that.
very prevalent in the gay community.
Yeah.
And we had a outbreak of it first a few years ago, and I remember I got my monkeypox shot, which really hurts, by the way. You need 2 of them, and I only got the first one because it hurt so bad that I was like, never mind, I just won't hook up with anybody.
Yeah.
I'd rather be abstinent than go through that again. It hurt. It really fucking hurt.
Not looking forward to that, so keeping an eye on that. But yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's so gross.
It just looks so ugly.
Yeah, and they scar sometimes,
Yeah.
and you're stuck like that, and
Yeah. So not a fun thing to talk about. But
anyways. So, Jake had knee surgery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You told me.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's doing well. It was an interesting experience, I'm not gonna lie.
So you took him to
The surgery.
and then you waited for him to get out.
You'd be so proud. His check-in time was 5:15 in the morning. So I woke up
Yeah.
at 4, like brushed my teeth, put clothes on. I put this fucking outfit on. Not these. Leave me alone. I put some Nikes on, real Nikes, and took him to USC where he had his ACL replaced and his meniscus repaired.
Ooh.
And poor thing, that did not. Yeah, I've had a lot of surgery, so I'm really used to kind of how it goes down, but he hasn't, and he was really scared. And it was really sweet to see that side of him because he's so big and macho. But it made me rethink, like, surgery is scary. I've just normalized it in my head.
Yeah,
I've just normalized it.
You've had a couple, and I'm just like, you're getting another surgery.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
None of it's plastic either, which is really annoying.
No, I know, but it's just
surgery.
Yeah, I've only had one surgery, and that was enough, and it was just my wisdom teeth.
Oh, that was wild. I'll never forget when I got my wisdom teeth pulled out. The doctor, he was like 6'5". He was really tall. Like really, and I remember before putting me asleep, I was like this, and this motherfucker like bent down and was like this close, and I just remember being like, and then out.
So Adele has to do is my story. I've never been under anesthesia. I don't really know what to expect. So I get there and they ask me, what do you want to listen to? And this was during Adele, like, Rolling in the Deep. Like,
21.
Yeah.
22.
The first album?
19.
Yeah, 19. Yeah, 19. So Rolling in the Deep was like the one that made her famous or pop off, right? Yeah. So it was like around that time. And I just remember I'm like, put on Adele. And I all of a sudden knock out and I wake up I woke up to Adele and just start crying. Like instantly bawling. And then my sister picks me up and then she's like, is she okay? And the doctors are just like, I think it's Adele. I remember. Because I guess I started singing. Immediately I woke up and started singing. And I remember like crying all the way to the car. And my sister is very like,
your sister's like realist.
She's very, she doesn't, I've seen her cry like a handful of times. Yeah. I'm definitely the more sensitive one, and she's like stoic and very just like, so she's just like, are you done yet? Like, are you okay? Like,
I can imagine she's be like, I don't have time for this. We'll just wrap this shit up.
Just like,
I'm the same way.
every time I get like overly emotional, she kind of gives me that, and I'm just like, okay, well, whatever. And then she was good about it, but she was just like, why are you crying? Because I think, yeah, she was just like, all right, I don't know how to deal with this. Like, this is too much right now.
I remember before I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, and they had told me, like, you know, you're not gonna be able to eat for maybe a few days.
Yeah.
So, you know, just keep that in mind. And the night before my wisdom teeth surgery, I remember I went to Chipotle. I got the fattest burrito, right? Like double barbacoa, like double fajitas, like just like this giant burrito. And then I went to Cold Stone after and got a huge ice cream thing. You could tell I was young because like now,
Yeah.
that would not, my stomach and that would not be okay. And like full. And then I had the surgery. My sister Natalie took me, and they had packed my mouth like with a bunch of gauze. And I remember I didn't want to wake up. They had put me in another room to wake up because I didn't want to wake up. And finally they were like, okay, get the fuck up, like get on with your life. And Natalie takes me to the car, and I like touch my face, and it's like a chipmunk from all the gauze. And I remember telling myself, you're ugly now. And then I get home and Natalie puts me to bed, and then she opens my mouth to replace the gauze. And so she pulled all of it out, and then I touched my face, and I was like, oh, I'm not ugly. And then she put more gauze in, but I was fine at that point.
The things that go on through your head.
Yeah, you don't want to be in my head. You don't want to be in my head. Okay, by the way, have you read some of the comments on some of our earlier videos?
I don't know.
So
I haven't been keeping track.
There's a whole conversation of the sound of my voice. By the, you know, one of the comments said, you know, an affected gay voice is a sign of the woke left.
Okay.
Which I don't understand what that means, because one, like, this is my voice.
Right.
And somebody goes like, that's not how you sound. Why, like, you don't sound like that, so why do you make your voice sound like that? And I'm like, I can't, like.
Can't control it.
This is what comes out. Like, I don't know what to do with that.
Okay.
But also, apparently, this is the sound of the woke left.
Sure. I mean, fine. I don't
think the woke left sounds like this.
I think if that's coming, okay, so we could.
Wait, go for it, please.
Okay, yeah.
No,
So
go for it, please.
I feel like whoever said that is a closeted Republican.
Okay.
Because
I don't know where to start.
What kind of authority do you have to even like think that? And it's just kind of like, unless you or yourself kind of identify as queer but don't sound like that. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. Some people call it an accent, and I'm like, it's not an accent. But I don't know. I can understand why that could come from someone. I don't like
a hater.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I don't know how to take it. I just thought it was funny. I thought I would bring it up.
I mean, I think what's funny to me is the way like people. Okay, excuse you. I follow these like southern, I don't know where they're from, Texas or something, but they're clearly gay, but they also have a Texas twang. It sounds so funny to me.
But like a gay voice?
Yeah, like a gay voice, but like
with a southern
accent.
Yeah,
It's still a gay voice.
Yeah, but this is my voice, everybody.
Right.
I don't try to sound like this, I just do.
Yeah. I don't know.
Woke left, bitch.
Yeah.
Get into it.
You're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, this is on purpose,
yeah,
for sure.
It's completely on purpose.
This is all a facade. When the cameras go off, I'm straight and I have a girlfriend. When my voice is deeper.
This is all
I don't
an
wear
act.
shorts like this.
This is all an act. Choosing to be.
No, it really is. Under here, there's a little alien like
now.
Men in Black.
Oh, okay.
And
wait, isn't it supposed to be in your brain or no?
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah, I don't remember.
There's pugs in that movie.
Oh yeah, we don't care for that.
Yeah, we steal pugs. Stupid cunt. What else has been going on with you? I haven't seen you in so long.
Not much. I've been getting some work here and there. I'm going out to the house. There's not much to report. My episode with Zan did really well, which was
Oh,
interesting.
she's lovely. You know who she reminds me of? The actress from Fallout. She
I don't
looks
know what
just
that
like
is.
her. I had just watched the first episode of Fallout. It's really good. It's on Amazon. You would like it.
Okay.
But watch. Hold on. I'd show you. You're gonna be like, oh yeah. Because I watched the video and I was like, who does she look like? Her.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna have to do a side by side. I
Yeah.
know.
Because I was watching it and I'm like, who does she look like?
Yeah.
And I was like, she looks like Ella Purnell. Hi, Zan. Good job on the episode, by the way.
Yeah, you did
Killed
really
it.
great.
She was so nice.
Yeah.
She was so lovely. I had pink eye. I was not coming on camera like that.
Yeah.
And I was still sick, which was like, ugh.
Yeah.
That
it
was
wasn't
the
a
day
great
my
day.
pink eye started, by the way, which is why my eye was pink. And
Did
I
you
was
point
too.
that out to me?
I did, and I
You
was
did.
too
Yeah,
embarrassed
yeah.
to. I just said, "Oh, it's red," and in my head I was like, "I know exactly what this is," but I'm
Yeah.
not.
That's okay.
Yeah. And then you know what's funny is they went from one to both. So I had in both my eyes.
That's not fun at all.
No, I look like a mutant.
Yeah, I remember. Was it last year that that it got like really bad, and you shared that photo with me? I don't remember if that was last year.
Oh, I think that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the pink eye; it was all this eye stuff, though.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where it was, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to, the only other surgery I've had is LASIK, and I'm starting to have issues with that.
What?
Yeah.
When did you have that?
Oh, I had it when I was 2015.
So not that long ago.
Yeah, not that long ago. It's almost 10 years.
And like, do you have to get it redone?
No,
Or-
there's just one eye is like starting to go a little bit. It's like not as crisp as it used to be. And so I have to get like that checked out again.
Relax, dude. Oh,
Hey.
Teddy. Ted.
So that's not fun.
No, not at all. Come here. Come here. Come here. There you go. My little detention dog. See? Always starting problems. LASIK is terrifying. The way they cut your eyes open like that.
Yeah, and you're awake through it.
I hate that part. Leave my eyes alone.
To be honest, I really loved it though.
No,
I hate
yeah,
wearing
I could
glasses.
see why though.
Yeah.
I
It's
think-
been a good 10 years, so I think I just need to get a checkup, and I don't think I need to get another surgery, but maybe someday I do.
I have to start wearing glasses, and I fully recognize that. And I refuse to do it because then I just know that like this is just it's downhill from here.
I like
But
glasses
I know
sometimes.
I need to wear glasses. I know that I do, and I just don't want to.
Yeah, I like glasses sometimes. I do like how I look in glasses, but I just don't like being reliant on them. It's like so annoying.
Not to. I look like my dad. And I have a pair of sunglasses. I have a pair of glasses, and I put them on, and I go, "Fuck! I look just like my dad."
Yeah. So I have this thing about like, because I look a lot like my dad.
Okay.
I am never gonna cut my hair short because of it.
Does your dad have like a bob?
No.
What do you mean?
I would never get like a mask haircut.
I was gonna say lesbo.
Yeah, because I look too much like my dad.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like
Like where you shave one side of your head.
yeah. It's not that I don't mind it on other people. It's just on me personally. I'm just like,
I
no,
vote no.
I can't do
you
that.
have but you have good hair though.
I have my hair is like getting better. I've been trying to make it.
It looks
better.
great.
Yeah,
I mean,
it looks
good
nice
today.
right now. It doesn't always
Well, mine's
do what
like
I
a
wanted
bird
to
nest under
say.
here.
Yeah.
I did shower. I just didn't. Me and the pomade, we were not. It wasn't happening today.
No, I walked in and I'm just like, are you still doing your okay, hat is fine.
Yeah, it's a hat. It's a hat. It's a hat day.
So what's the update on
What?
I was gonna ask about
Oh.
the twins.
It's funny because after I said what, I knew exactly where we were going to. There is no update because we've all ghosted each other, which
Okay.
is fine. Again, I was sick.
Happens. Yeah.
I was sick, so hooking up was not an option
Yeah.
for quite some time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because keep in mind, Stomach, food poisoning, not food poisoning. Stomach bug, not stomach bug. Stomach parasites, yes. Pink eye, yes. So I was like, I can't. We're not hooking up with people for a while.
Yeah.
Because even though I'm okay, my eyes are now red and I look like a fucking mutant. And I'm like, who's gonna
Put up
ill?
with it. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Imagine hooking
take
up
a bit,
and you're just
yeah.
like, ugh.
I forgot about that.
Can't do it.
No, I got ghosted recently, so that's annoying, but it is what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's
Probably
fine.
for the best.
When people ghost, it's like I kind of think of it as like, okay, the trash took itself out.
Fierce.
And to be honest, I think that's a Drake quote, which I don't care for Drake, but I do like that
I
quote.
missed all that drama, by the way.
Between Drake and Kendrick.
Missed every single second of it.
I like how They're Not Like Us played during the California DNC. Did you notice that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did notice that.
That was really funny.
Also, Beyonce did not perform.
No.
That was really upsetting.
To be fair, the last two people that she endorsed lost.
Hillary.
And
who?
And then Beto. Those are the only two. Those are the only two politicians that she's ever.
Don't know who that last person was.
Oh, he was. He was like a Democrat running for. I want to say I can't remember whose seat he was running for, but he got really, really popular in Texas. So she endorsed him.
And then he lost.
So
Texas is red.
Texas is red,
Obviously.
but he was a Democrat and he was getting a lot of attention, and there was a good chance that he could have won, but he didn't win.
Sure.
So I don't know if she's gonna like endorse anybody because I don't feel like it helps.
Yeah. I'm a huge Beyonce fan, but I don't mind when celebrities stay out of this specifically.
Yeah. So if she doesn't endorse,
red or blue, you know what I'm saying? Like let us vote for ourselves without the influence of celeb.
Yeah, I don't think celebrity endorsements have the same significance as they used to, or I don't know if they've ever really have, but it is interesting to see like how much the different kinds of celebs that endorse each side, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is like telling and that is interesting, but I don't think with like influencers and celebrities, I don't think people really care that much as they used to, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, I think we're waking up to kind of the PR machine of that whole world.
Yeah.
I have, at least, and I'm, again, don't watch the news, don't really follow politics.
Yeah.
So even if I can wake up from it, other people can too, is my point.
Yeah, and I think it's like, I think people are more inclined to just look at politicians, not as celebrities, but they are like their own brand now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that clip of Gavin and his speech or whatever?
No,
Okay. My only thing I'll say about like Gavin Newsom is that he is such an attractive man. And some of the comments that were coming out of that was that like he has riz or charisma or whatever. And I'm just sort of
we're rotted people.
Yeah, and I kind of, with him in particular, he's like such a tool.
I'm not a fan.
He's kind of like, and I just feel like he has this persona to him all on his own. And he has like a fan base, if that makes sense. And that's a weird thing to think of as a politician.
I don't get it. And I don't see any change about anything ever.
No.
And I lived in California my whole life. And I won't be... That's not where my vote is going the next time that I need to do that.
Fair.
And I hate to say that, but...
I think he's like... what I'm saying is that like politicians have their own... brand now. And I think that is a result of like Trump running.
I had a feeling that's where you were going. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's like they're
basically like political influencers at this point.
Right, exactly, is my point. So I just feel like that is what's becoming that's what it means to be a politician nowadays. But I think everybody has to have some sort of online political presence if you want to get into politics, obviously.
You have to put your face out there. And
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
to get yourself known, and your name has to be, discussed in households and at home and among people.
Yeah, I know.
So I get that part. But I do miss when politicians were politicians.
Yeah, then
Right.
they weren't like all pretty and they weren't all like, I don't know.
Like Hollywood.
Right, exactly. Like they were just kind of normal people who were just trying to like.
Who you would see when you needed to see, and then when you wouldn't, they wouldn't be around.
Right. You wouldn't see them on page 6. If that's what I mean by that.
Remember Bush, his daughters? They were like scandalous.
Oh yeah,
Not
they would
really, but they were like, I was into that.
they would do like a couple things. They would just
They were like normal young girls doing normal things,
Yeah, yeah,
getting in
yeah.
trouble for, because they were the president's daughter. And I'm like, let those girls live.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Obama's daughters.
Yeah.
They got dragged a lot for being
Just normal girls.
Being, like normal young girls doing young girl things.
Yeah.
It's like, leave them alone.
Yeah.
They
particularly
they wanna get in trouble just like we all did.
Yeah.
Except they have like it's a secret
It's like
service, like
walking
that's kind of fun.
everywhere around them.
To like jump a fence when they're like chasing you. That's kind of fun, right?
Yeah, sure. There's like Disney movies about
See how
that.
far you can take it. No, for sure.
Yeah. I like can't remember the
I'm
name.
trying to think of it too. Fuck. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but I'm like, how fun. But anyways, the whole point is, what was the point of this? Politicians to be politicians. And
Politicians
not,
to be politicians and not celebrities, influencers, but I don't think we can have it that way anymore, unfortunately.
No, I'm surprised they don't sell like energy drinks and shit. Slim fit tea, waist trainers.
I know.
It's like the American flag on it. Fierce, I'd buy one. No, I wouldn't. I don't do that.
Yeah, I mean it practically is on that point, or it's getting to that point, and that's not great. But anyway, what else? I don't really have anything else to
That's
talk
all
about.
I got. It's been a very eventful weekend. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
And I've done jack shit.
I mean,
I wore a pair of pants at this baby shower that I have not been able to fit into since, I don't know, 8 months ago.
you'll get back
And
to.
I finally put them on, and I didn't know what to wear, so it was these pants or nude, and I put them on and they fit. But let me tell you, by the time that I left, I said I'll never wear these pants again. My stomach was hurting. Yeah.
You'll get back to like what you were going for.
Yeah. And my trainer was there, and he was like, "You look good." I was like, "No, I looked better." Okay. And he was like, "It's okay, Kevin. It's a marathon, not a sprint." I was like, "Shut up."
Well, yeah, I'm like, I was drinking a couple, I don't know, at some point in July, and I messed up my foot.
Doing what?
So I don't remember. I just stepped on it wrong or something, and I haven't been able to. And then I went to the gym and messed it up more. So I'm like not happy with where I'm at right now because it's like I just haven't been going to the gym.
No, I know. Ugh,
And then it's just like,
it's the mental for me, where
Yeah.
I'm like, I know that I was stronger and bigger, and I'm not, and like,
yeah.
ugh.
But that's okay. I mean, you have to be like, this is what your body's going through right now. It may not, because that's when it gets into like weird body image issues if you get too like obsessive over it.
I was there. Like, for sure, this camera's gonna die.
Okay.
That's, yeah. I was
So.
there.
Well, I think that's it for now.
Okay.
We'll,
Well, look, thank you guys for tuning in. Nicolette's off to La Quinta.
yeah.
I'm here. I have to take this one to my parents' house because he stays with my parents for the week while I'm at work. So we'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Your Petty Friend podcast. Watch us on YouTube and listen to us on Spotify.